রিহ্যাবিলিটেশন সেক্টর এবং এই সেক্টরের কুইন যাকে বলা হয়, এই সেক্টরের পায়োনিয়ার যাকে বলা হয়, সেই মানুষটার সাথে আমরা এখন এই মুহূর্তে অবস্থান করছি। সিআরপির সেই স্বপ্নদ্রষ্টা ফাউন্ডার আমাদের সাথে আছেন, ভ্যালেরি টেইলর ম্যামের কাছে আমরা জানতে চাই ইয়থ এঙ্গেজমেন্ট এবং ইয়থদেরকে নিয়ে এই সেক্টরটাকে ডেভেলপমেন্টে তিনি কি ভাবছেন সেই বিষয়ে। হ্যালো ম্যাম, হাউ আর ইউ?
I'm well, thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So we all have like a very soft heart about the rehabilitation sector and disabled people, and we know that this actually in this sector you are the pioneer. So if you actually say a few words, what's your most inspiring thing that make you able to do work every day in this time?
Thank you for the question, and thank you for the chance of sharing with you a few ideas. I would just like to sort of follow up that I have just been talking with a group of about 15 mothers with their children with autism. And one of the mothers said, what we need is, and I think she was basically wanting a centre for autism, and she said, and we need a school for our children. And I said to her, this is wonderful to hear what you want, because if you don't tell us, we don't know what you would like. But I, of course, needed to say to her that, you know, it's not something like that you can magic up. I said it'll take raising funds and careful planning, but we welcome mothers who almost, I want to say, are demanding something better. Why? Because they know it's for the child that they love, that they want the very best of every possibility. And I'm so happy that you are addressing young people in the community, in the population, because if they have a heart for people who have difficulties, whether it's difficulty with vision, difficulty with speech, difficulty with walking and moving, so many things that can make life really miserable for the person suffering. But if only we, who are lucky enough to be able-bodied, can join them and make them feel just like one of us, because that's who they are, yes. Isn't it? And so I really welcome the fact that you say you are calling young people for action, because I think all of us together could make big, big changes for the future. And I think, sorry, this will be just the last word on this, that if we can put ourselves in their shoes, if we think how we would feel if our friends don't just keep a distance or don't include us in conversation, but treat us just as they would somebody who has no physical problem or mental health problem at all, then I think your challenge, your ideal will have been answered. And so I'm very happy for you and for the goals that you set your program to have. Thank you for allowing me for saying a few words. Thank you.
It's really our pleasure. And another thing, there are lots of people are watching you. So at that point, if you would just say some greetings for people with special needs and their families in this April 2 World Autism Awareness Day. So small greetings for them.
Yes, thank you. I would love to share greetings. And I don't speak just from myself, but I think I could say on behalf of our CRPs, inpatients, outpatients, our staff, and we're now totaling, I think it's 1,333. It's an odd number, but a big number. So these are all people who have some training, and invariably many of them are therapists, physiotherapists, occupational therapists, speech and language therapists. And now we include orthotics and prosthetics, so people who can make artificial limbs and aids and appliances. All of us, our trustees, our volunteers, our donors, we want to greet people, especially on the 2nd of April, on Autism Awareness Day, that if you have someone in the family with autism, we know you love them, and that's the most important thing. But we want now the society, the community, to show love for them and for their family members, because they are part of our community. And the more we can include them, the easier life becomes for them. So I'm very happy to extend and convey our warm greetings for this year. And I was just explaining to one of our guards, I said to him, do you know why there are blue lights on at the moment? And he didn't know. And what he was saying was, we should have a notice up so all of us know, when I explained to him that it was the feature of the Autism Awareness Day. So let's hope with each passing year we learn more about autism, and by our nature towards people struggling with different problems, that life becomes easier for them, because we're all sharing in it.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Ma'am, we really love to really love to get your appreciations and Nohor Initiatives. Sorry, ma'am. Okay. Ma'am, in Nohor Initiatives, we are always thinking about your philosophy, and we discuss about your words. So it's a youth-based platform, and we are working with people with disability. So what you say, we need to inclusion in the society and think them as our partner. So as this philosophy Nohor Initiatives is working, so we want you as a part of our always. So what do you want to say about this?
Well, I want to say that ami khub buri hoye geche. That's my problem. But I think this is the beautiful thing, that God gives us life, and we don't know if this week or in 10 years' time we will still be lucky enough to be alive and breathing and able to work. But sorry, now you see, I've forgotten your... Yeah.
Nohor Initiatives.
Yes. Sorry, thank you. Oh, excuse me.
No.
I'm very good at getting an editor to have more work. I'm so sorry.
We can edit, no problem.
Thank you. I think if everybody says to themselves, this is my initiative, this is where I feel I can do my bit, because we all can do our bit, to make collectively, to make great changes for the people in this world who've often from birth had difficulties that they don't know why. Why is it me that has got to struggle like this? And so if we can all take part in that struggle, relieve them of some of the burden of it, then, as I mentioned, their life becomes so much easier, and we are just sharing it with them.
Thank you, ma'am. So we would like to say that we always want to be a part of CRP, and we always want to be a part of your mentoring here, Nohor Initiatives. Thank you so much for your valuable time, and thanks a lot.
My pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you.